Hi, Charlie.
Yep.
How you doing? It's Michael Persh calling from Adelaide in Australia. The Riot Act guys set me up to say hello.
Yeah, man. How are you?
I'm great. Great to say hello. How are you today?
I am doing good.
And Anthrax is doing fantastically well. There's so much buzz around the world that Joey's back in the band, and worship music is just getting fantastic things written about it. You must be on cloud nine, mate.
It's been really good. You know, I'm so happy the way it's going. I mean, we've been through a lot. We've done a lot of work, and I'm glad that it's, paying off now.
But Anthrax, you guys have always been so strong and so committed to your music, and your fans know that, and they love you for that, and you look after your fans so well. You're one of the few bands in the world that treat their fans as better than they treat you, I think.
Believe me, our fans are amazing. They all came out and supported us with this record, and I think even the people who were, somewhat doubtful were kind of proven wrong, and, they even had to, give us a bit of applause,
And the new album, mate, continues a couple of things that I think Anthrax do better than anyone else. You guys have always had a great sense of humour in your music and a great sense of melody in your music. And I think those two are the strong traits that have carried right through the band for 30 years.
Yeah. Believe me, in this business, you better have a good sense of humour.
And some great stuff happening at home for you. You've recently done Yankee Stadium with the Big Four. That must have been a hoot.
That was amazing. It was a week ago today. You wait so long, and you anticipate it, and then all of a sudden it's here, and then it's over. Wow, But it was an awesome experience, man. Something that we could now say we played Yankee Stadium.
So when you were a kid, did you in your wildest dreams think that would happen?
No, not in a million years. I mean, when you grow up in New York, your goal is to one day, play Madison Square Garden. I mean, that's it. And we did that in '91. So for this to be presented to us, and of course it's, a whole package deal, with Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and us. But to do it as the Big Four was just, it's awesome, because it's just, heavy metal music is not, it's not the most accessible, especially the type of music that the four bands play or have played. So when four heavy metal bands could go into Yankee Stadium and have 55,000 people going absolutely crazy, come on, man, that in itself is just such a great achievement.
It's very cool indeed. And the thing all you bands have in common is the fans that like you from day one will stick with you for life. Your fans of all you guys bands are dedicated to your music, and that's a rare thing. That doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't happen a lot. So, but heavy metal fans are like that. They are loyal, and if you keep giving them what they want, they will never go away.
And I believe also, I think maybe last week or the week before was. In the Bronx, was declared Anthrax Day. That must have been very cool as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how was that to be the city at your feet, mate?
It was quite emotional, because the three of us in the band are from the Bronx, and to be given this type of treatment, and it was such an honor for this to happen to us. I mean, it was such a crazy week last week of all the things that happened, and it was one of them and really enjoy the moment. You know what I mean?
Awesome, fantastic stuff, and the credit you guys deserve for hanging in there and being true to your music, and it pays off in the end.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I just wanted to quickly ask you about a couple of tunes on the new album. Judas Priest is obviously a tribute to the Priest, and that's great.
Well, in a sense, yes, it is a tribute to Judas Priest. Because the day we were going to work on this song, Judas Priest announced that they were going to disband. So this title just stuck, and it was great because we're such huge Priest fans too. And
you've never been shy to sort of to show your influences. I remember you guys did like a great Sabbath cover way back in the day, and you've done a Pistols cover, I think. So I really like the fact that you wear your influence out on your sleeve, so people know the guys that influenced you and you loved when you were coming up.
Oh, dude, it's like that's the thing that never changes with me, especially is the love of the bands that I loved while I was growing up. I still have that same love, Could you hang on 1 second?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello?
Oh, yeah. Where were we?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Not a problem. I just wanted to talk drumming for a minute, Charlie. You when you started off in the band 30 years ago, what you were doing was quite cutting edge, quite new. It's really started a trend. The blast beat guys and the double kick guys have really taken music and drumming to another level. Has it been interesting for you to sort of be involved in that way from day one?
Well, the thing about it is like we really didn't. I didn't know I was doing anything so groundbreaking or anything. I was just playing with what I heard in my head for the song, and it was definitely, the BPMs were definitely faster than a lot of the other music that was coming out, and then I guess it just happened this way that Lars, myself, and even Dave Lombardo, we were doing things that were a little different, and it created this whole vibe, this whole scene, and people were influenced by it, and it's great to see it come all these years later, and people are still influenced by it.
That's right, and it's very cool indeed. And just to finish off, mate, the new album title, Worship Music, is a great play on words. But I believe you came up with that one. Is that right?
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
The title Worship Music came about from one night when I fell asleep and the TV was on, and I woke up at like 5 a.m. and there was this channel was on, and it said Worship Music, and it was like this Sunday morning sermon Christian show, but the title stayed in my head because it just meant a little more to me than it did this what I saw on TV. Worship music meant for me is it totally describes how I feel about music, because there's not a day that goes by that I don't listen to some form of music that either inspires me or gets me through a bad day. And it's the same with a lot of people, I find, that, especially heavy metal fans, they have a group of bands that they worship. They love these bands. They buy everything they make. They go to see them every time they come, or even travel around to see them. And it's just a form of worship, but in a good way, because it makes them fucking happy. And that's what this whole worship music thing means.
Cool, and Anthrax are definitely in that category that as I said before, your fans hang on everything you do, and as I said also, the buzz even from here on the other side of the world for the new album is fantastic, mate. And Scott is in Australia at the moment with the Damn Things.
Oh, cool.
So it begs the question: we're hanging to see Anthrax in Australia. Any idea when we might see you guys come and play?
I would say probably next year sometime we'll be there.
Cool, fantastic. Look forward to it. Thank you so much for saying hello, Charlie. It's been great to say hello. The new album is awesome, and I wish you all the best.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Can you do a quick tag for me?
Oh, sure. What is it?
My program is called Sitting in a Bar in Adelaide.
Sitting in a bar?
In Adelaide.
Okay.
If you can do me something like this is Charlie Benante from Anthrax and you're listening to Sitting in a Bar in Adelaide, will be great. Thank you, mate. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, here we go. Hey, everybody. This is Charlie from Anthrax, and you're listening to Sitting in a Bar in Adelaide. Have a drink on me.
Fantastic, mate. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I really appreciate saying hello. It was nice to say hello. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Take care.
Bye, mate. Bye-bye.